Hello everyone, it's DiFusionGaming here for another episode of Geometry Dash. And yeah, in this episode, I'm gonna play 2 level requests. So yeah, not really much, nothing new to say. Let's just get right into the first stage. Alright, so the first stage is by Otto the Gamer. It's an extra long, a good like to download ratio, and apparently demon. And a pretty good comment to like, or comment to like ratio. So apparently he's trying, his first time trying to do a 1.0 style. And there's a boss fight. So let's give this a try. That's the thing. Practice recommended. No! Right, that changes my gravity. Why did I change my gravity there? I really don't know. Don't question it. I guess usually when there's a block like that, you usually have to change your gravity, but it tricked me. The stage tricked me. Okay, I gotta tap the black jump orb really quick. Because if you hold down, when after tapping the black jump orb as a spider, you will immediately teleport. So I have to do it really quick so I'm not holding down. Okay, I'm going to practice. I won't be able to finish this in normal mode. But that is the nice thing about doing this commentary. I can still review the stage while in practice mode. But yeah, so far I like the stage. Like, it's... I know, I could say like, oh, it needs design. This is 1.0 themed. It doesn't need all that design, though it could use a bit better backgrounds. The rest of this is new. That was kind of weird. But the gameplay could use some working on. I will say that. Okay, I like this ship part right here. I am a fan of that and how you use the ramps for it. If I could suggest anything for this part, is make the background a bit more of a different color than like the main blocks, because that could get slightly confusing. Like, it can still be like the same color, but maybe like a slightly different shade. Oh, got some asymmetrical duels. Hello? Alright, you get asymmetrical duel, though it's not really difficulty balanced compared to the rest of the stage. This part is kind of confusing. Okay, so da-da-da. Nope. Da-da. Da-da-da. Then, okay, so you have to memorize it. Okay, so it's one of these waves. Okay, so that dual part could use a bit of balancing compared to the rest of the stage. Okay, I'm already a fan of this part. I like it how the blades are all colorful. I don't know if I'll call this 1.0 themed right here. So the theme does kind of change in this part. And it goes back to it. Alright, this part's super easy. So yeah, what the stage needs is difficulty balance. That's a big thing I can suggest. Just to have difficulty balance. Because sometimes, like, parts like this is super easy, but when you see that asymmetrical duel, or like, just the beginning of the stage, the first little bit of the stage, it's so much more difficult than this. Like, this is very easy to figure out. I like this part. I like how the blocks are kind of changing. That's creative. And the blades as well. Oh, no. Let yourself get by the ramp. Alright, I like the boss, though the actual beams they're shooting could be better, like maybe animated or something. Because, like, shooting the guns is animated, but the actual lasers themselves aren't animated. And it just doesn't look right. Okay, so this was made in 2018. Alright. I think this is an okay stage. So yeah, like I said before, the big thing it needs is difficulty balance, because the first half of the stage was far more difficult than the second half, especially the first asymmetrical duel part. Or even all asymmetrical duel parts, they were just way more difficult than the rest of the stage, and took a lot more, like, focus and memory to complete. But yeah, other than that, I think this is a good 1.0 themed stage, except there was one part in it that wasn't 1.0 themed. But yeah, I would say... yeah, I'd have to say 10 stars just because of the asymmetrical duel part. But yeah, I guess let's get on to the final stage. Alright, so now the next stage is by King Mac. It has a good like to download ratio and 5 stars. And it's okay, it's a pretty good comment to like ratio for how many likes there are. So yeah, I have high hopes for this, and let's give it a try. So apparently this is gonna be an easier stage. Okay, I like this. I like the little rings kind of thing around the blocks. Alright, so far I'm agreeing with the 5 stars. It's very readable, and I like the design. Oh, don't touch. That was a bit too late to tell me that. One thing I would change is not to have the whole beginning part, the first 5 or 6% to be empty like that, in auto. Because I like to get right into the gameplay. Dang it, I touched again. What's wrong with me? I touched again. What am I doing? I have to think the whole time not to touch there, but if I do that, I'll die before then. Because that's how it works. I don't know.
What's love? What's love? What's love? What's love?
Okay. So I like the stage, I like the design, I like the gameplay. Both, like, just like the actual gameplay itself and how balanced it is. But the things I would change is the first 5 or 6% is just completely empty. The beginning of that one transition, it doesn't really give you enough time to read the text, don't tap. So it kind of kills me a bunch of times there. And it's too short. I say it's like every episode. The stage is barely over a minute. And I don't want it to be barely over a minute. Because it feels like it just got cut off at the end. When there could have been so much more the stage could have done. But yeah, give that a like. I would agree with 5 stars. And yeah, I guess that was the final stage. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this episode of Geometry Dash. Hope you enjoyed. And if you ever have a level request, check the description to see the requirements, and feel free to comment it or post it in Discord. But yeah, that's gonna be it, so goodbye.